What's going on, guys? BootyClapper23 here, back at it again with another CSGO video, and today I'm going to be talking about CSGO items that have yet to be unboxed in 2021 and might never be unboxed at all. By the way, guys, before this video starts, I recently learned that only 99.98% of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed to my channel, so if you do enjoy this video and you realize you aren't subscribed, be sure to hit the button down below because I really do require 100% validation. So over the years, I've seen a lot of videos from other CSGO YouTubers talking about items that have never been unboxed, but I've noticed that there are several skins that don't exist yet, which have been lacking from all the videos I've seen on this topic. I find it pretty interesting how long some of the stuff has gone without dropping, without anyone really talking about it. Anyway guys, without further ado, let's get right into the video. As you guys probably know, the Souvenir R8 Bone Mask is the only glitched souvenir item currently in the game, and it came about when Valve accidentally added the R8 Bone Mask to some old souvenir packages, despite the R8 Bone Mask being a part of the Bank collection, which is normally impossible to get in Souvenir. These Souvenir R8s are super rare because the majority of packages they came in had already been opened by the time the R8 Revolver was added to the game, and because the few packages that were left at the time only had a very small chance of dropping the Bone Mask, only 6 are currently known to exist. And of the 6 that have been unboxed, none of them have come in factory new, well worn, or battle scarred. Another crazy thing about the R8 Bone Mask is that theoretically, since Cat 14 souvenir packages contain the same selection of maps as DreamHack 2013, a Cat 14 souvenir R8 Bone Mask is possible, but has never been unboxed, most likely because Cat 14 packages are much rarer than DreamHack 2013. A couple months ago, the #1 float souvenir R8 Bone Mask sold for over $2,200 cash, so in my opinion, a Souvenir R8 Bone Mask in factory new could go for up to $10,000, and if someone manages to unbox a Cat 14 one, I could see it going for a few thousand in any condition aside from factory new, because a factory new Cat 14 Bone Mask would probably sell for around $15,000 in today's market. So this next item has actually been in the game for 2 years longer than the R8 Revolver, and still somehow hasn't been unboxed. I've literally never seen anyone talk about this knife, and probably for good reason, because the knife in question is the M9 Bayonet Scorched Stat Track Factory New, which has actually been in the game for almost 8 years. But exactly 0 people have even thought about this knife in that time, so I'm going to be talking about it today because I don't like getting very many views on my videos. For a while after skins came out, all the cases had the same 5 knives, which all came with several different paint schemes, including Urban Masked, and 12 other low-tier finishes. Out of these 13 different finishes, 7 of them have float ranges that make factory new insanely rare to unbox. So when you get one of these capped knives as a drop, there's only around a 1 in 1800 chance of it being Stat Track Factory New. This OG group of knives that the M9 Scorched is a part of has been in almost a dozen different cases, and in total, people have opened 5 times more of these cases than COVID-19. Yet somehow, after all these years, nobody has unboxed an M9 Scorched that was Stat Track and Factory New, despite there being multiple of every other rare knife in Stat Track Factory New. I talked to my friend who used to be the broker for HFB, and he said even with all of his mob ties and black market connections, he's never actually seen a Stat Track M9 Scorched Factory New. And since it's not on any of the databases we have access to, it probably doesn't exist at all. In total, the odds of opening an M9 Scorched Stat Track Factory New is around 0.0000085%, or 1 in 4.4 million cases, which would cost around $13.2 million to open without including the price of the cases. That means there is literally a higher chance of me contracting the bubonic plague than unboxing a Stat Track Factory New M9 Scorched, which is pretty crazy. So the last item I want to talk about is somewhat similar to the R8 Bone Mask, but is actually much rarer and is a lot less likely to drop, so unlikely that nobody has ever actually gotten one. So when the R8 was added to the game, Valve added the Bone Mask to the Bank collection, but they also added the R8 Amber Fade to the Dust 2 collection as the classified weapon. That means that the Souvenir R8 Amber Fade was retroactively added to several old souvenir packages that had already been around for several years. Despite most of the old Dust 2 packages being pretty rare, someone actually managed to unbox a single Cologne 2014 R8 Amber Fade in minimal wear. But because the Dust 2 collection is actually available in DreamHack 2013 and Cat 14 packages, in my opinion, the absolute holy grail of souvenirs would probably be a DreamHack 2013 or Cat 14 Souvenir R8 Amber Fade. These are 2 items that are theoretically possible to unbox, but that I'm pretty sure will never actually drop. Opening these 2 type of packages is a lot different from newer souvenirs, because they actually give you a random item from one of 6 different collections, so automatically the odds of even getting something from the Dust 2 collection, which contains the RA Amber Fade, is reduced to only 1 in 6. On top of that, you have to get lucky enough to actually get dropped a classified rarity souvenir, which is already about as rare as unboxing a knife. And on top of that, each DreamHack 2013 and Cat of 14 souvenir package would cost you between $100 and $400. So in addition to the 2013 and Cat of 14 Amber Fade being almost as rare as a souvenir Dragon Lore in terms of drop rate, it's only found in 2 extremely expensive packages which are almost extinct. I would estimate that there's probably only a few hundred of each package left at most. So even if you opened all the packs that could possibly contain a DreamHack 2013 or Cat of 14 RA Amber Fade, there's essentially a 95% chance that you wouldn't get it. And even if you did get it, there's no guarantee that someone would actually want to buy it for more than a few $1,000s, so most likely, opening all those packages wouldn't even be worth it at all, which is basically the moral of this video. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and you were able to learn something new about some skins that haven't been unboxed yet. I'm BootyClapper23, and I'm out.